So we're at the London Classic here, and you can see it's quite a good festival atmosphere. Quite a lot of people around, monitors for the top 4 boards over there, and head for the commentary room. So Luke McShane over here. I think you drew today, so Luke, can I a quick interview? Oh great, for my YouTube people, YouTube.com's King's Crusher.
Am I on what's it now?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the King's Crusher channel. Have you seen that? I've got about 7,000 subscribers on YouTube.com King's Crusher. So you've had a fantastic tournament.
Yeah.
So did you purposely, you tried to surprise everyone in the openings as well? You didn't want to be prepared for?
Yeah, I suppose that helps, yeah.
You played some new openings as well,
yeah, I played some new things. And,
like the English must have been a surprise.
You've never played that before, or have you played that before, the English opening?
I can't remember, I might have played it before.
But by the way, do you remember playing my friend Alex here? You played him when you were about 5 years old or something?
I think we get older than that.
Actually, one thing that does intrigue me, in one of your post-mortems, I think you were about 6 years old or so, you said it all depends. That got me thinking for a long time after, because even at that age you saw dynamism in chess at about 6 years old. Is that true? You didn't want to generalise?
Yeah, I suppose so. Maybe that's true. Yeah.
So do you think you're more tactical than positional, or you're a mixture of both, or universal player?
I guess it all depends.
It all depends.
Actually, the game.
And are you on a pure chess career now, or are you still working in the city, or?
Yeah, no, I'm playing chess at the moment, and this tournament's going very well, so that's good.
So you're going to stick to chess for a while. Please, Vukovic, can you stop being naughty? Yeah, behind. So you've had a really fantastic tournament. I think everyone's really impressed. I think you're going to be invited to lots of tournaments. Are you now? It's going to open up doors. Do you think?
Well, I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with my result, of course, and
what about
we'll see what happens.
And
what about life after Golden Sachs?
Life after Golden Sachs.
Was it? Did you enjoy your time at Golden Sachs? Yeah. You wouldn't go back to it.
Was there quick decision making?
You're focusing now 100% on chess. Are you? Would you consider employing the services of this bar?
Probably wouldn't do me any harm.
You're presumably employing seconds, and people might have to help you. Do you have any sort of? Do you have a team like Gary used to? Most of the.
I'm not quite as Gary's now.
Do you use Ribka a lot for preparation? Engines? How do you find engines for preparation, or post-mortem?
Yeah. Well, like today, for example, I was struggling to remember a lot anyway. So, you can do that, but still you get to the board and it all becomes a little bit hazy. And so, you can do it. It's a tool, but it doesn't take you everywhere. Sometimes you just got to. Say, for example, you get to a position which you know that you've looked at some point in the past, and then you realise you have absolutely no idea what it was that you looked at, and you realise you better switch your brain on because there's no alternative. So that happens quite often. So that's just, it's not all.
So I've argued in one of my videos actually that the evaluation function is very theoretical, but when you're playing a human opponent, it's how easy the position is to play. Would you agree that maybe it should be 2 numbers for, this is in theory, but in practice maybe you should use this instead?
Yeah, that's certainly something you have to take account of.
How easy the position is to play.
Psychological effect.
And have you been trying to get uncomfortable positions for particular opponents, or like against Nakamura you might not play tactically, maybe more positionally, or you think you just keep your play the same style, independent of opponent?
It varies quite a lot. Sometimes you have to assess your own mood on the given day, because if you play, sometimes you wake up feeling calm or you wake up feeling aggressive, and then if you try and play in a way that's not consistent with the way you feel that day, that can be a recipe for disaster. So you have to take into account your own state of mind as much as your opponent. But of course, take into account one's opponent as well.
Also, I video annotated your brilliancy prize, King's Indian against Nakamura last year. That was very interesting. So, did you that knight A6 line? Had you specifically prepared that last year, or some innovations last year like that? You don't normally play knight A6 in the King's Indian. You normally play knight C6 or?
I don't know what I normally play.
Knight A6.
Yeah, there was a surprise knight A6 last year.
So, are you happy with your preparation in this tour? Were the things that you never managed to use?
Never know.
Yeah.
Go on.
Right, thanks. Thanks. Cheers.
Very good.